Hello team, today's challenge is free shipping, where we get a shopping cart, and based on the total of that shopping cart, the total amount, we need to determine if they get free shipping, right? So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to copy out these items because we will use them right away to make our catalog, okay? So const catalog equals an object with our items, okay? We need to do a little bit of cleanup here to make it all work. So let's do that. Because I indented them all, I can actually use multiple curses, which is really nice. Jumping to the end of this word, adding that colon, and then jumping all the way to the end and adding a comma. So our catalog is ready, okay? Down here, we are going to do const subtotal because I'm assuming that we'd have to account for taxes and stuff like that. And really, we're only talking about the cost of the item, right? So probably just a subtotal. We're going to make that equal to cart.reduce. This is a great place for reduce. And inside of here, we have that accumulator, which is the total, I guess, the subtotal, and the item, okay? Great. The item is the current thing. So we have our accumulator, we have our current item, and we are going to use that. Now, inside of here, it's going to be a total. So we start out with 0 and return, if I can spell it right. Apparently my fingers don't want to work today. It happens. It happens. But we return the total plus whatever that catalog is, right? So catalog, getting in there, it is the item. Excellent. Okay. This is going to roll up a number that's right here. So all we really need to do is go minimum less than, what is it? Minimum less than subtotal. Did I get that right? Let's take a look. Yes. Okay. I think I had those flipped in my earlier one, so I almost got that wrong. But this is it. Okay. This is the whole challenge. We iterate through these, however you're going to do that. Could use a standard loop. I chose a reduce for this one. And then testing against that to get the thing. If this was an interview question, I would go a step further, okay? Because if we're actually doing a shopping cart, we already have a subtotal, right? Or we should have a subtotal function, which would look like function, subtotal like this. That's going to be the cart. In fact, if I was doing this, the whole thing would probably be in like a class or something like that so that we have a little bit of state. But for today, cart, and then we take all of this, move it up, just like this, return directly because we're only concerned with the number. And then down here for subtotal, bundle it up, toss our cart in there, and it still works. So a little bit of an enhancement because in professional code, we'd probably already have this function somewhere, and we just have to use it. Did you find a different way? There are plenty of other ways to do this, obviously. This is just one solution, not every solution. So if you want to share those, drop them in the comment. I'd love to see them, and I will see you tomorrow.